Hello and welcome. I am wearing a Mountain Equipment Ronhill Goretex Shakedry Jacket. In this video today I'm going to tell you why this I think is the most amazing lightweight waterproof jacket that I could thoroughly recommend if you are running or if you are doing lightweight backpacking. Absolutely brilliant. So, first of all, bit of context. I've just returned from 30 days backpacking, alright, on the Scottish National Trail, about 900 kilometres across Scotland. And this was the jacket that I took with me. Now let me be honest, I did probably need a new lightweight jacket, alright. The Mountain Equipment one that I've got was 10 years old, and even though I've been reproofed, it wasn't brilliant. And I'd seen a couple of other people who'd done the Cape Wrath Trail using this jacket. And I thought, you know what, I really like Mountain Equipment as a brand, always got their jackets. I thought I'll have a bit of a pump with this. Wow, this jacket is absolutely brilliant, and I'm now going to tell you why. So first of all, when you get this jacket, it's a bit like a glorified bin bag, okay? It's only 160 grams. Yep, 160 grams weight. I've got socks that weigh more than 160 grams. Okay, it weighs nothing. It's like a crisp packet. Okay, and the unusual thing about it, and when you get the feel of it, is that I'm not going to go into the technicalities of it, but I think they've bonded the waterproofing on the outside. Now, what that means is that when it rains, and it's one of these things, where you read the literature sometimes, oh yeah, right, when it rains, the water just runs off it. It literally just runs off it. The first time I had a rain shower on, all right, I stuck the jacket on, all right, and I was walking downhill and I had the hood up, and the water is just running off the top of the hood. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. So it works, it does exactly what it says it does. So talk about things then, also, so we've got the weight is brilliant. The way the water runs off it when it rains is incredible. So the jacket doesn't get any heavier, it stays exactly the same. And actually at the end of it, when you've got your water droplets on, presumably this is why they call the jacket shake dry, you can literally shake it and the water droplets come off it. It's amazing. So, the kind of waterproof is on the outside. The second thing is I'll be honest with you, on this Scottish National Trail I had amazing weather, alright, and I didn't get a lot of rain, but I did get, particularly towards the end, some pretty hefty showers and one day of more prolonged rain, alright. This thing, it did not let a drop of water in at all, anywhere. It's got like the running jackets have, so it's got like these little bands on here so you can put those so it kind of stops the water from getting down your sleeves. That works really well. When you do the hood up, and again I was a bit sceptical about the hood to start off with, but when you do the hood up, it pulls tight into your face, and actually, even in really windy conditions, it's going nowhere. I didn't wear it with a hat at all, but this was great. It let no water in at all, okay? The zips, nothing through the zips at all. Even there was one point where I had driving rain coming into me, nothing at all. This jacket did not let in one little bit of water at all. Fantastic. Okay. So for me, the hood works really well. The other thing I found as well during the trip was it works really well just as a windproof. I found it really comfortable to wear. So if I had one of those days where it was, relatively warm but the wind's blowing and you'd normally put on a windproof, I just put this on, I can't speak necessarily about breathability, but the breathability of it seemed really good. It's a really comfortable, for me it was a really comfortable jacket to wear with a shirt over the top on a windy day and carrying a big rucksack. So again, comfort wise, I absolutely love this jacket. Now, if I told you that I think it's really good, there are obviously some compromises on it. So I'll quickly talk to you about those now. First of all, it only has one ridiculously small pocket on it. Presumably that's obviously cut the weight down a bit, but you've no hand pockets at all. So I found in this pocket here, I couldn't do much more than put my glasses in there. Which is probably a good thing, I'll lose that many pair of glasses. But anyway, that you can't fit much of this, can't get a map in there or anything. Maybe get a compass in there, my glasses, that was about it really. Okay, so you've got one small pocket on it, that's all. Alright, so if it's cold, you have to wear gloves. Speaking of which, cold, this is not a warm jacket. So it's hence why I said, you know, 3-season, you're not going to want to use this jacket in winter. You get no insulation at all from this jacket whatsoever. Okay, so it's not a warm jacket. It is literally a barrier, all right, to the wind and the rain. That's it. The other thing is, I mean, I don't want to fault the zip because it just didn't let any water in. But it's not as you can't use it with one hand, and it is. I found it a little bit tight up at the top here. You've got a little bit of. You've got to give it a good old bit of a tug there at the top. All right, so it's not a jacket you can operate with one hand. You're going to need to use two hands, and it needs, you know, a little bit of force to use it. Okay. Now, the other question mark I've got over it, obviously, I've used it for 30 days, and I wore it at some point on most days. My only concern for it, not as a running jacket actually, but as a backpacking jacket, would be about the wear and tear, right? Particularly around the shoulders. And around the waist, you know, if you're using this continually as a backpacking jacket with a heavy pack on, you know, can it withstand a lot of abrasion there? So for me, it'd be interesting to see, you know, after a few more trips, whether or not there's any signs of wear here, and whether or not you then get a bit of leakage, right, as the, you know, because of that. And I'll only know that with time. But at the moment, my thoughts on this. Absolutely amazing jacket. Now, the only other downside to it, of course, is the price. All right, and the price for it, the full price for it is £230, which, you know, it's an expensive jacket. But for me, for the comfort, for the fact that it was so watertight and waterproof and windproof on this trip, just worth its weight in gold. Because as anybody will know on the trip, if you get wet on a backpacking trip, it's pretty miserable. All right. So, looking forward to running in it. I'm not really running it yet, use it as a running jacket. I'm looking forward to that. But for the moment, for me, this has got to be the best lightweight jacket there is out there. Anybody got any other opinions? Have they used it? Got any other thoughts about it? Or any other ones out there that I think might be really good as well at a cheaper price point? Let me know. Alright, be really interested to find out about it. But thanks for watching, and look out for another couple of reviews that I'm going to do about equipment I took on the Scottish National Trail. Cheers.